fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday the 14th of January 2023. I hope you are keeping well and enjoying your weekend. And if you are in Thailand and taking your kids out for the day, I hope you have well, it's mostly over now. I guess it's early evening, so I hope you enjoyed your day, because it is in fact Children's Day here in Thailand. And I haven't been anywhere because I haven't got any small children to take anywhere, and then I'm just avoiding the crowds, of course, because generally parents take their kids out for the day for some kind of treat, and it's quite a nice thing, I guess. Right. I just realized something today. I just came to a conclusion. After doing this channel for a couple of years, I've just cottoned on, as my grandmother used to say. When I started this channel, I kind of thought, well, a lot of people watch people playing video games on YouTube, and I thought, why do they do that? Why would you watch someone playing a video game? It seemed incomprehensible to me. I thought, that surely the fun is playing the game, right? The fun is not watching somebody else play the game. It's like, why would you do that? I just don't understand it. But I thought, well, if people watch other people playing video games, they might watch someone playing Sudoku. I happen to know that I can do the Guardian Sudoku. I didn't do the New York Times and the other games in the early videos. I just planned on doing the Guardian daily, because I know that it's not that tough, and I can do it without too many problems. And so I thought, well, maybe some people will want to watch me playing Sudoku, but I don't know why they would want to. I wouldn't want to. It seems like, why would you do that? But I've just realized something. It's about YouTube, and I've just kind of understood it today, because I often watch a channel. I think their name is something like Alex and Andy, or Andy and Alex, or something like that. It's a couple of university students, I think they are. They might be young working guys or something like that. I think they were originally students, but they've been doing the channel for quite a long time, and they listen to old songs from the 70s and 80s and stuff like that, that they've never heard before, because they're young, and you forget young people haven't heard certain things. And like, when I watch it, I think, you must have heard of that. Surely you can't have not heard of that song. It's just impossible to understand it. You can watch them, and they have enthusiasm. You can see they really enjoy the music. They get into it, and they talk about the songs and how they feel about it, and they like it and stuff. And as a viewer, I kind of like, enjoy watching it with them. And also, because I know the song, and I kind of have this knowledge, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, listen to that bass line, or, and if they talk about the bass line or the drums or whatever, that kind of, it's like a shared experience, isn't it? And today, so I often watch that, but I don't kind of watch reaction channels. I think, well, why would you want to, that seems pointless. But I watched something today. I watched somebody reacting to, there is channels where people just watch stuff. And I watched someone reacting to Tim Minchin. Tim Minchin is an absolute genius. He's just so brilliantly funny and talented in every regard. And but I know this, right? I mean, I know that how talented he is. And when I saw like something in my feed of somebody reacts to Tim Minchin, I thought, well, I want to watch it. And I watched this guy's reaction to the first time ever seeing Tim Minchin, and immediately understanding that the man is a genius, an entertainment genius, and more than just entertainment. I mean, really, somebody who'll make you think as well. And it was great, and I was thinking, and I could see his face, and I could see him suddenly coming to realize, yeah, this man is talented. Wow, that's amazing. And it's a shared experience, isn't it? It's like, I was enjoying watching it with him, and I think maybe that's it. Maybe people play the Sudoku games. You have some knowledge. You've played the game already, I assume, when you come to watch the channel. And so and you're wondering if I'm going to see the same thing, or if I'm going to see it in a different way, or something like that. Some people may just come to learn a couple of tricks here and there, and great. I mean, I'm really grateful that people come to the channel, but I was just kind of wondering why, when I kind of probably wouldn't do such a thing myself. I was thinking, but I don't know about that. YouTube is a shared experience, and you can contact the creator as well, right? I mean, that's the other thing, is that there's this feedback, where you can be in touch with the person who is making the videos as well. It's not like a television station where you would maybe write a letter if you had to, or something like that, but you probably wouldn't get much feedback from there. And so I've kind of just realized it after 2 years of making videos. I've just realized there is a shared experience on YouTube, which I think is really a nice thing, especially for some people if they're quite isolated or introverted and don't, get out much or something like that. That's probably extra useful for people like that as well. All right. Okay, enough with the chatter. I have seen something. The gods of Sudoku have spoken to me and told me to place an 8 in this square. Of course, nothing to do with any gods. We don't believe in such stuff, which is why we watch Tim Minchin. Okay. What else is on the cards? I think something about 4s over here by the looks of it. 4s. Blocking across and up and down. By the way, this has been tough in the last few days. Needed pencil marks. Seems to have been maybe they've got a real expert setter or somebody who's cranked the computer algorithm up to 11 or something like that, if you know what I mean. With this 4 and this 9, look, there's a New York Times style-y type thing up here. So we've got 4 and 9 in those squares there. How about over here? Any? Not much. Okay, so what's missing here? So this is 1, 3, 5, and we've got a blocking 3. 1, 3, 5. So 5s. Okay, so 5 blocking down here and across here. So there's a 5. And 5's across here and across here. The mouse jumped over that square, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to fill it in there anyway. And 5 up here and across here. And across the middle like so. Here's a 5. That's as far as I can take it. Obviously, we're going to have 5s in those squares there. Right, I'm going to come back and say, what was it? 4, 9. So 3 blocking down here. So that's going to put 3s in these squares here. 3s. Not much going on with 3s, is there really? 1s, no. 1s are done, 5s are done, 3s. Don't know what else. Fours are like this. All right, let's try. Hello, this looks like there's a lot of numbers intersecting here. I wonder if we should look for a single, just in case. It's not 1. It could be 2. It's not 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. No, it could be 6, could it? 7, 8, 9. Oh, I knew there were a lot of intersecting numbers there. I think it's 2 or 6. Maybe that will come in handy later, though. 6. No, okay. What was I doing? I was going to look through. Okay, 2s. Can't do anything with the 5s. I already looked. What is going on with 6s? Not enough. Oh, look at this. That's annoying. Just for a second, I thought I was going to get the 8-7 down here, but no, I don't know about the 7 yet. 8, 8. I can hear weird cat noises outside. By the way, to those of you, if anybody thought that my cat was criticizing when I was mentioning in today's New York Times game that my cat brought in a dead bird and put it under my keyboard, my piano music keyboard earlier on, and I was thinking, some of you might be thinking that the cat might be critiquing my piano playing, but I don't think it was that, because that keyboard hasn't been touched for years, despite my best intentions of during COVID to get back and start playing music again. I never have got round to it. It's just untouched. Horrible thing. Never got round to it, despite having lots of free time. I'm playing Sudoku instead. We have 9s in these squares down here. Actually, we had 3s up here, didn't we? 3 and 9. Ah, look, 3 and 9 down here. So we've got 3 and 9 in those squares there. Can we? I don't see anything though. Alright, so if this is 3 and 9, how about over here? What's in these squares? 2, 7. Is that any help? I don't think so. No, 7 could be there. It could be one of these two. 7 could also be like this. So no, I don't see it. That's a shame. 7 here and here. No, here as well. Alright, no, give up on that. They didn't come up. That came to naught, unfortunately. Hang on though. 2, 7, 2, 7. I said that this is 2, 7. If we could get any more. Oh, no. We've got 7 blocking here, but we don't know about the 2, do we? If I could get this to be 2, 7, that would be brilliant, but I don't think I can. It's too many things. This looks as tough as the last couple of days. I reckon this is going to go to pencil marks. All right, I've had some outrageously long games over the last couple of days, so I'm just going to put the pencil marks in, I think, because I don't want another excruciatingly long game. Let's finish it off, shall we? Okay, so 4 and 9 in these squares here. 3s in these squares here, 1s in those squares, and 5s in those squares. 5s also here. Twos across there. Now I said down here this was 2-7, didn't I? And I said this was 3-9. I'm gonna put those in, even though I've got to be a bit careful. But it might, it might enable me to see something without doing all of the candidates, which is always it's not good to put in every single candidate unless you really need to. Of course, if you need to, you need to, right? But if possible, it's good not to. Although I must admit, most of the time I do need to, I think. Or it feels like I need to. 7s are there, 7s are there. And no, not over here. 7s like that. 3s are here. I wonder if I can get 9s on that row there. 9. How about this column here? We have 2s. So I finished the pair work. I don't see. I don't see what to do the rest. So it looks like I'm going to go for the rest of the candidates, but I shall try to do it in stages, I think. So from this column, I'm looking for 2s. And 2s are definitely possible still in this square and also down here, right? Threes are okay. 4s are in the squares mentioned up here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Oh, 6, we've got 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9. So 9 is also possible. So we got 9 here, but 9 is also possible here. Actually, 9 is like this. Sorry, I forgot to... did I not get up as far as 9s? I think I missed 9s. Okay, sorry. This column is actually complete. 2, 3, 4, 2, 9, nothing I can do there. All right, let's have a look at this column. We've got 1, 2, 3. We don't have fours in those squares. Okay. 5, 6, 7's here. 7 is definitely still possible like this, and here in this column. And 8's, we have 8 blocking this square. So 8 is possible in this square and this square, so let me add an 8 there. So I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how are we doing on this column? No, nothing. Nothing I can do there. So shall I complete this column? Might as well. We got 1, 3, 5 up here, so we're looking for 2's. And what do we know about 2's? Well, 2's still possible down here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is in set. 7. 7 blocks this square here, and so 7 is still possible down here. 8. 8 still can go in those squares. And 9. Okay, so the right-hand shoot is done. I think this is slower. I'm doing it like in a slightly different way to try to avoid as the number of candidates, but I think it's just slowed me down. I don't think it's really helped, to be honest. I think it's just slowed me down. So I'm just going to get on with it in my normal fashion. I'm going to come up to the top here, so we can place 1's anywhere. I must remember this 9 is not complete. I know I can see a 9 here, but it's not done. 2, 3 blocks here. So 3's are still available like that. 4, 5, 6 blocks across here. So 6 still possible like that. 7, 8, and then the 9. What do we know about the 9? Nothing really. So 9's can go there. In the middle here, how about a 1? No idea. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks across here, so we get 6 in those squares. And the 9, as I say, the 9 is not complete, so we have 9 blocking up here like this. But 9 can still appear in those squares. Anyway, right. Okay. 1 blocks across here. Let's get our 1's in. 2, no idea where 2's go. 3 blocks here. 6 blocks here. And so does 7. No, can't put 7 here. 7 in those squares. Oh, actually, I think I did it already. 8, 9. Okay, done. And then down here, 1 blocking across here, so 1 in those squares there. 2. 3. My placing the numbers in the bottom row here didn't help me at all. I was hoping it might, but it didn't. 7, that is okay. 8, and 9. Okay, let's have a look at this shoot then. 1, 2, 3. Okay, over here then. Well, I was hoping not to fill in too many candidates, but didn't succeed. I don't think we know anything about 3s, do we? Hmm. Six is a problem. All right, all candidates are in, so now the hard work begins. Is this the only 9 in this column? Have I made a mistake here or not? No, because I have pointing 9s. Okay, so that can't be 9, and this can't be 9, and we got 9 across here, so this is in fact a 9. It's taken all the candidates for me to see it, but okay, and that's a 3 then, and that's a 9. Let's get rid of these 9s, and also let's get rid of the 3s. Place a 1 there. Right, we've got pointing 1s here, so we get rid of the 1s up there. Let's put in a 9. So that's all it was, really, was finding that 9, understanding that I had a 9 blocking this square here. Just forgot about it, couldn't see it. And that's the way it goes. And you may have found it. And that's the thing, that's the shared beauty of YouTube, is that maybe you'll post a comment saying, I found it, and I'll say, good, I'm pleased. 2 and 3 are here, this has to be a 7. And this is our 8 here. Get rid of candidate 8 there. Get rid of the 8s over here as well, shall we? We've got 3 and 6 here now, so first up let's get rid of all of these 6s, and then let's get rid of these 3s here as well. So it seems a bit tidier, and now we've see the 3 blocking up here, and we know that that in fact must be a 3, and this is our 3 here. So we shall remove candidate 3 from there. Got to get rid of these 9s, and also this 9 here, and place 9 in this square, and over here get rid of that 7 and that one, and give ourselves a 7 there. So that's all it really was. It was just finding that. Just finding that. That's all it was. So I'm just doing either or now. You can see there's nothing to mention really, because I'm just doing, it's either one or the other. The one that we can see already is there, so there's nothing to choose from. We have 1 and 6 up here, so this can't be a 6. This has to be a 2, doesn't it? And the last number here is a 6. We have the 2 over here, so this is the 8 then. Okay, what's left? Not much to go now. We have a 3 here, so this is 1, and this must be 4. This can't be 4. That has to be 4. We have 6, so this is 1. Now we have a 1 and 4, so this is 2. Get rid of those candidate 2s and place our 2 over here. 1, 2. 1 gives us 3 and 1. 1 here gives us 6 and 1 up there, so 5 in that square, or 1 in that square. And across here we're looking for a 6, I think, and across here we're looking for a 5, and down here we're looking for a 9. And so again, it's another long game. It seemed incredibly tough because I had to put in a lot of candidates, but actually it was just about finding that 9, and if I'd been slightly more aware I might have seen it, but I wasn't, and so I didn't, and that's it. Thank you for joining me. Come back another time and share a Sudoku with me. Bye bye.